Welcome back to the Chat with Kip Podcast. I have the next guest I want to introduce y'all to is a broker of mine, really good person. He actually did my mortgage on my house. Has a lot of great information. One of my mentors teach me about the lending game. Also, just teach me about real estate in general. Has man, I would say probably in between 40, 50 years of experience in real estate, in loans in general. And to help me with my series on the home buying process, I have brought my special guest, Milton Birdwell here from Cente Mortgage. Milton, welcome to the show. And man, we are looking so forward to hearing more about the process of the lender in the home buying process. So please tell the viewers who you are, your experience, and then we'll get right into it.
Great. Thanks, Kip. I'm happy to be here with you. And it was exciting to help you and Meredith buy your first house. And that's one of the things that we specialize in is helping new home buyers as well as very experienced home buyers enter into the home game because you've got to buy in order to get ahead of the game. People
Absolutely.
ask me all the time, should I wait? Should I buy? And I always tell them, you can't beat the appreciation game. Buy now.
Absolutely,
So,
absolutely. I totally agree with you.
so, but my experience has been I've been in the real estate business in Houston, Texas since 1980.
Okay.
And I sold real estate from 80 to 92. And then I started doing mortgages in 92. And I've been doing mortgages since 1992, all in Houston. And the only kinds of financing I do are for homes,
Okay.
both investment, personal, and second homes.
Okay.
But I don't do commercial loans. But I can send you to somebody if you need a commercial loan.
Absolutely.
But
I
I
feel
don't
like you
do
know
them.
everybody, so
I
you definitely are a great
specialize.
resource. Absolutely.
And so, the most important thing in getting a home loan, you hear people say, "Oh, I don't have 20%." You don't need 20%. And I recently did a transaction where I put a young couple into a house for under $1,000 total out of their pocket. If you can put down 20 or 25%, obviously you avoid mortgage insurance and some other things, and it allows you to have a lower house payment. But you've got to get in the game. The reason a lot of people can put in 20 or 25% is because they've come through the home buying ranks, is what I say.
Okay.
There's a system to this, and you start with your first home. And I advise everybody, this is your first house, not your dream house,
Right.
because you've got to start with a home so you can move up and
Okay.
then move up. And it may take you two or three times to get to what you believe is your dream home, but you can do it as long as you make a plan and follow that plan.
I can definitely testify to that because I think I'm on my so I bought my first house when I was 23. And I think I'm on my sixth house and I'm 47. So I totally get it. Every 4 to 5 years, it's kind of that range for me.
Yep. And the average 30-year mortgage now pays off in under 7 years. So most people are moving every 4 to 5 years for various reasons. You have children, you get married, you get divorced, you get change jobs, you want to be in a different part of town. Now your house has a lot of equity. You want a bigger house, a better house, you want a pool, you want to be closer to work.
Yep.
Whatever happens to you in life is where your home buying will take you.
Okay. Um, so if I was a first time home buyer, because I have a lot of clients out there that are looking to purchase their first home within the next year or two, what is the advice or the process you would take me through if I was a first time home buyer?
So the first thing I would say is you want to find a mortgage person who's interested in helping you, meeting with you in person, helping you through the process. So many people only want to do it on the phone or over the internet, but I have to tell you, it's a requirement. If you're a first time home buyer for me, you have to come to my office and talk to me. Because what I've found over the years is if I can help you understand the process in my office, I can tell a lot of times when we're talking if you're confused, if you don't understand, if something's not making sense. And then we can talk about it and focus on it. I can't do that when I'm talking to you on the telephone.
Gotcha. No, I totally
Also,
understand. It's a lot of information that you're giving
oh, a lot of
them.
information, and you're looking at numbers and you're going through the process, and uh, there's a lot of moving pieces. So, as a mortgage person, I'm only one part of the puzzle. And I tell you, you got to, it's like a puzzle, and you got to have all the pieces put together to make the puzzle complete. If one thing's missing, it doesn't work.
Okay.
So you start with typically somebody like me.
Okay.
And the reason you start with me is because you want to get a good idea of what you can afford. Do we need to do some work on your credit? Do we need to really understand your income? Do I need to help you with savings, with a plan, so that we can get you ready to buy your first home?
Okay.
And so you start with me, and that's for what's typically called a pre approval.
Okay.
Okay. So when I pre approve you, I'm going to be pre approving you for a loan amount and a purchase price based on the kinds of down payments and things that you're gonna have at your access to put
Okay.
into the property. And then so after me, then we want to hook you up with a realtor. And I often ask people, how do you choose your realtor? And I'm always amazed when they say, oh, it's my best friend's girlfriend who's never sold a house. This is the most expensive thing you're ever going to do. So, you want to find the best professional person that can help you.
Okay.
And you need to do some research and make sure that the person you're choosing is capable of helping you negotiate your contract, helping you find the right property, helping you answer your questions about schools, neighborhoods, safety, accessibility, all those things that go into making it the right home for you.
And I'm glad you mentioned that because we had a realtor on here previously, and he said the exact same thing that you've been stating. And he's been a real estate broker, I think, for 20 years now. So it's great to know that experienced real estate professionals are saying the exact same thing, communicating the same message to these first time home buyers. So I definitely appreciate that.
That's really good because it does make a difference. You want to have it's like choosing a doctor. You want to choose the right doctor for the ache you have.
Right. Yep. No,
and,
I agree
and you
with
want to
you.
choose the right professional to help you get through the process. And during that process, that realtor is going to help you find the home. They're going to help you negotiate your original contract. They're going to help you decide on a lot of things in that contract. When's it going to close? What kind of loan are you going to do? Who's the title company going to be? How many days do you have to get inspections and stuff done, which is called an option period? How much are you going to put down? There's just a lot of moving pieces in that contract that a real professional will help you through the process and help you decide. And they're going to have some suggestions about title companies. And then the seller, of course, is going to also have some input as to who they might want to choose as a title company. But the title company is going to be one of the pieces that you're going to choose. And it's real important because a title policy is an insurance policy that ensures you that you're getting good title to the property, which means that nobody else in the history of the world owns that property except you. And people don't understand how important that can be
I
until
agree.
something happens.
Yep. I like
And
it.
and that's one of the reasons why you choose Meredith at
Oh,
Skyline
oh, they
Title
know. They
or
know they will use a Skyline title. But there
or
are absolutely great title companies out
yes.
there as well. So no, they
Yeah,
totally understand. We've been going through that process with them, explaining the differences between different companies, different professionals. And I always tell people you want to work with people that you like, people that has your best interest at heart. And that's why I chose you to be our very, very first lender on the show because I know my experience that I had with you was amazing. And I want to make sure my listeners, my viewers, my clients also have that same experience. So I definitely appreciate it.
great. So so the next thing is you need to be very organized with your paperwork. And, you know, people say, oh, I need to have a lot of paperwork. No, you really don't. It's pretty simple when you break it down. If you're employed, I need 1 month's worth of paycheck stubs. I need 2 months worth of bank statements. I need your W 2s for the last 2 years. If you're self employed, I have to have your um, filed tax returns for the last 2 years. If you own other property, there's a list of things I need. But the easiest thing is we're going to send you a link and you're going to make an initial loan application online. It's very quick, shouldn't take you more than 10 or 15 minutes. It's not designed for you to do the final loan app. It's designed for you to give me some basic information to start the process. Then we're going to review what you send us, and then we're going to come back to you and help finish the loan application like it needs to be completed and help you understand if there's any things in there that we need to correct.
Yep. I know from my experience, like Milton definitely held my hand the whole way through. I'm not really tech savvy either, but the app was super, super, super user friendly, super easy, and it keeps me up to date. Everything what you needed, what you already had, what we expect, the timeline. So for me, as a 47-year-old not tech savvy person, all it was super, super easy. So man, it was awesome to use and utilize.
Yeah. And it's been a year since you did it, and it's easier now. We keep improving it, making it easier. Our goal is to make it so simple for our customers that they want to tell everybody
Hmm.
what a great experience it was, because that's the goal. Keep it simple and to get you into your first home.
Okay.
So once we collect all that data, y- we're going to give you a pre-approval letter. You're going to give that to your realtor. They're going to take you out and show you homes.
Okay.
And once you find a home and they put you under contract, then we start the hard process then of getting you really approved for that particular property, because then we're going to have to order appraisals and surveys and all the technical things that we need in order to complete your process. And there's lots of moving pieces with that. And I know we're going to do some more podcasts. So we're going to talk about appraisals and surveys and other pieces at a later date and time so we can help you understand, because it's too much to absorb in one
Right.
15-minute session. And
Absolutely.
and that's part of the process. We want to help educate you. We want you to understand what's happening to you. I tell people, I want you to know what's going to happen to you, when it's going to happen to you, who's supposed to help you, and where can you contact somebody who will help you.
Yeah. You're right. It's a whole team working simultaneously to make this happen for the end client. So I definitely understand that. And I know you talked about education because I feel like education is super, super important because if you don't know what to ask, you don't know how the process works. So education to me is one of the most important things. And that's what I like about you because you are so well rounded. You know every aspect of the transaction, every little moving part, every little moving piece. Um, and I know that you are on a committee and you do a lot of down payment assistance programs, helping the economy develop and grow. So, can you tell us a little bit more about that as well?
Yeah. So, as part of the process, we do have affordable assistance programs for people. And whether you qualify or not, it's going to be determined a lot by your income
Hmm.
and the areas of town where you want to live. And so, like I said, I started the program really with talking about two of my customers that I got in for under $1,000. Not everybody can do that, but it is possible. And so you don't have to have a ton of money. We do have to sometimes help people with their credit,
Hmm.
because it doesn't mean that I can't get you a loan, but my goal is to get you the best loan possible so that this home becomes a real asset for you, not a burden.
Yep. Now,
You know,
I'm gonna interrupt you real quick. And when Milton said that he wants to get you the best rates and everything possible, so my credit score at the time was a 698, I think, and I needed 700 to. I mean, kind of
get a
drops my
better
interest
score.
rate quite a bit. So he coached me through it. He looked at every line item on my credit report. And I paid my bills, so I definitely thought my credit was pretty good. But he's like, "Man, Kip, you need 2 more points." So you did break it down to me how I can get those extra couple points, so to save me thousands of dollars on my loan. So I feel like you're a trustworthy person because you don't have to put that time and effort to it because the credit repair person or specialist should be assisting us as well. But as a lender, you would go over and beyond on what it takes to get these transactions done.
Thanks, Kip. Because, I told Kip and everybody who comes to my office, once we do your loan, you're part of our family. And I want to do every loan you ever do. I want to do your parents' loans. I want to do your brother's loans. I want to do your sister's loans. I want to do all your friends' loans. And I want to become a resource for you if you have questions about the industry, about the business, about your taxes, about anything related to real estate that we can help you with.
Absolutely. I know y'all got a lot of information. I want you to give them your contact information so they can reach out the website, and then we're definitely gonna have you back again to get a little bit more in depth about the programs, the different loan types, and just to educate us more on the home buying process as well, and even investment properties or other things. Because I know you have done loans, multi-million-dollar loans. What is the loan range? Like I'm sure you 50 grand to 50 million.
Oh, no, I think probably the smallest loan I ever did was about 35,000, and that was quite a while ago, but the most expensive one I've ever done was 8,000,000.
Okay.
So, and I don't choose doing your loan based on the amount of your loan. I choose doing your loan based on wanting to help you have a new home.
Absolutely. Like I know you value friendship and relationships just as I do. So your interest is definitely the interest of the clients. It's in their best interest to see what's the best options for them. So man, I say personally, thank you for all the things you've done for my family and the companies and business in general. Man, you're a great, great friend. We have dinner every once in a while. We hang out, we brainstorm, we talk business. So thank you so much for being a mentor for me and just a good friend overall, man. I appreciate it. Make sure y'all get in contact with Milton Birdwell. He's going to give you his contact information. Definitely reach out once y'all need y'all loans. So Milton, give him your contact.
So you can reach me by phone if you prefer at 832-962-4409. Again, that's 832-962-4409. Or an easy way to reach me is by email at Birdwell Group, BIRDWELLGROUP at Sente, SENT mortgage spelled out MORTGAGE.com.
Perfect, perfect. Thank you so much. So I'm gonna send y'all off. We'll have his information on the screen as well. But once again, thank y'all for tuning in to Chat with Kip Podcast. And remember, knowledge is power.